Joining us from CommSec is Tom Piotrowski. Good morning to you, Tom. Just having a look at the markets this morning, it seems like a bit of a pullback overnight, but we have seen quite the tear over the past week, so it was expected.
Well, Kenny, you're absolutely right. We have seen the markets do quite well in recent days. In fact, the US market just missed out on its 8th consecutive day of gains. But to put into the context that is required here, you saw that very steep sell-off in the first days of August. So I suppose the thing is that the markets have regained their nerve. They've refocused on fundamentals. That's important. So now the next hurdle, as we will say each day this week, is the Jackson Hole Symposium, the gathering that is convened by the US Federal Reserve, and the speech there that Jerome Powell will make will be so important. But amidst all of that, last night we had the S&P 500 down by around 0.2%. The Nasdaq was down by 1/3%. The Dow down by around 0.2%. It was an opportunity, I suppose, to focus a little more closely on organisations who are continuing to report their earnings. You had Lowe's, so that's the equivalent, I suppose, of Bunnings locally, a big box home improvement organisation. They lowered their sales forecast for the year. That's something of a theme that we've seen from this space. Home Depot did the same last week, so that stock was down by about 1%. Home Depot shares were a little bit firmer on the day. Elsewhere, we heard from Eli Lilly. They have good things to say about their weight loss drug at the moment, and that had the shares up by about 3%. Netflix was up by about 1%. We had long and short-term interest rates move quite a deal lower last night. So that conviction around a series of rate cuts defining the medium term, Kenny, continues to be a big part of the landscape when it comes to US investor thinking. The local share market, having risen by 1/4% yesterday, will be down by 0.5% today. So we're into the belly of the company reporting season. So amongst the organisations reporting today, WiseTech, the freight logistics organisation, Babcorp, the four-wheel drive accessory maker, Brambles, they'll all be reporting numbers. We've got commodity prices a little more mixed overnight. Gold prices up by about 2%, just short of a record high where spot gold's concerned, although oil is down by around 0.75%. The demand-supply picture balancing out the geopolitical issues where the Middle East is concerned at the moment.
Tom, appreciate that. Talk to you soon.